I have got to practice my songs for the gig on Saturday. I've just spent the day like digging off. I bought a scooter. A motor scooter to beat the gas companies on gas mileage. So I've been out scooting around all day long like the scooter trash I am, and YouTubing, as it would seem. And I wasn't gonna do another video today, but I was watching Synthesis of Sound play this song Puzzle in a Box, Puzzle, and I'm thinking Ian wrote those lyrics and ostensibly the music, and I'm thinking, this is so weird. There's a church up the street that Zach and Renee used to go to called the Community of Believers, and I think that kind of sums up this whole YouTube thing. It's kind of a community of believers, in my estimation. I could be wrong. I got to tell you, I've had some few correspondences from Our National Space. Guy's so talented, man. He's so talented, and obviously he appreciates your stuff, And he wrote me one little note suggesting that you believe he said you. Man, I wish I could remember exactly how he put it. Breathe art, and like I have an easier time with that than your mom does. She looks at you and shakes her head and thinks, where did we go wrong, And I look at you and I realize that I feel much better about the whole thing if I think of you as an artist and a poet. And I think the spaceman, as I've come to think of him, sees that artist and poet within you as well. So I was thinking all these different things I was going to say and write to you and to the spaceman, and of course I can't recall any of them right now. But one thing is, and I know you catch a ton of flack out here for your flow of consciousness that you seem to subscribe to. And I guess, the people that hate you are on the opposite end of the spectrum of the people who seem to adore you because of this flow of consciousness that you seem to offer. I sometimes think that it would be we'd all be a little better off if more of your, I won't call them rants, I won't call them sermons, I don't know what to call them, your vlogs, is that a word here in this space, were based in some amount of fact, but just between you and me and the other, 100 million people that watch YouTube, I really think that it's also a great part of your charm, your flow of consciousness, that is. I miss you guys, and I will be in touch. You may have noticed I posted a couple of other videos today. I did a couple of little tunes. They weren't very well practiced. Synthesis of Sound. I'm digging this, I'm digging this. I'm falling into your trap, It's like you do this weird thing where you whip up this little song, and then Synthesis of Sound comes along and he puts a beat to it, a hip cat beat to it, and then Our National Space comes along and he adds the background art, and it's like, okay, I'm getting it. I long for the day when Our National Space, and hey, I'm not pimping myself here, even though maybe I am. I long for the day when Our National Space deems me worthy of, using me in one of his pieces. But if you're out there, spaceman, I've never paid for it in my life. Don't get me wrong. Well, once it was Jamaica, but that ended badly. The point is, that I want to put something out there that he wants to use. And you know what, Spaceman, if you're listening, and I know you are, don't accept second best. Wait till you see something that you think is of your ilk, something that interests you, something that is worthy of your talents, which are considerable. I will say, and I've said as much to you in the comments that I've written to you. I think you're an extremely talented guy, and you do fascinating stuff. You really do. I really appreciate it, and I also appreciate your comments about the artist known as Ian. Anyway, all right. Thanks everybody, and I hope that you enjoy the two songs that I put out. I mean, what are you going to do? I'm just a guitar playing hack, as I like to say. Speaking of which, I better go hack on my guitar because I've got to get ready for practice tonight and the gig on Saturday. God bless us, everyone.